What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. I am, of course, John, the creative blue collar guy, and today I'm going to attempt an unboxing video. I ordered the deluxe vinyl box set version of Tool's latest album, Fear Inoculum, that was released back on August 30th of 2019. It was their first new album in over 13 years, finally following up 10,000 Days, which was released May 2nd, 2006. Quick little fun story about 10,000 Days is I actually remember back when Tower Records existed, when there were these stores where you could go in and flip through the bins of CDs and whatever, grab what you wanted, take it to the register and say, I would like to purchase this, please. And you would give them money and then you would take the CD home or whatever you were buying. And there are a lot of independent record stores now that do exist. They maybe not get new releases right on the day that they're released, but I always definitely recommend supporting those types of stores also. But yes, I remember 10,000 Days came out in 2006. My very good friend Corey, who I've had on the channel previously, we went down to Tower Records on a Monday night. His new releases used to always come out on Tuesdays. And we waited in line at Tower Records for the midnight release. You know, midnight, I guess that would make it Tuesday morning at that point, for the new Tool album, 10,000 Days. Then we went back to his house at this point it was 12:30, probably almost 1 o'clock by the time we got through the line, got what we wanted, got back home. And we got back to his house and sat there and listened to the whole album, which is over an hour long, and we both had to work the next morning. But, you know, we were young and could get away with it. But now the new album, Fear Inoculum, actually I do have sitting right here the copy of 10,000 Days that I got at the midnight release from Tower. Toss that back up on the shelf there. When Fear Inoculum came out in 2019, of course, it was the first time that they put now the entire catalog all on streaming, Spotify, Apple Music. You could buy it on iTunes, you could purchase it. You know, this is the first time that they went fully digital. But of course, they still, because Tool always goes all out with their albums. And then the CD version of Fear Inoculum there, they always really go all out with their box sets and their artwork. So in here, kind of trying to get the glare off of it, of the different artwork. And there's all sorts of stuff I'm not going to pull out and thumb through, but all sorts of different individual pieces of artwork. This screen here in the middle came with a little USB cable because it plays a video with kind of this little instrumental thing that wasn't on the main part of the album. So even though the CD is gonna sit on my shelf, it's kind of a collector's item. It's a cool thing to have. Today though, the vinyl box set. I've read that they did new cover artwork, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my face out of the way here and get this going. Box within a box, all right. Alright, so there we have it. There's the cover there. Get that out of the way. Like I said, very different artwork from the CD. The front, back. So they kind of went with a new direction with the artwork here. Okay, so this first one obviously is a little glossy. You can see a little bit of my reflection in that one. But over here, this is all just kind of paper. I don't think the holes go all, oh yeah, the holes go all the way through, and then they've got their 7 pointed stars, their sacred geometry there. on those pages. I'm gonna make sure I get it all in frame here. Go. So again, this is all totally new, totally different stuff. These actually, I think these portraits are the same from the CD. So here we've got Justin Chancellor on bass. Of course, we have drummer Danny Carey, who did a video about him. We never really heard any follow-ups about what happened with his altercation at the airport, but they managed to do their tour, so I guess he didn't end up in jail. That was good. Of course, singer Maynard James Keenan, winemaker extraordinaire, frontman of Perfect Circle, co-front person, singer of Pussifer, who I'm going to go see later this summer. It'll be the first time I've now been able to see all three of his current existing bands. And then, of course, the master himself, Adam Jones, on guitar, last but not least. Who also does, he directs all their music videos and usually does a lot of the stop motion artwork and whatnot for their videos. Okay, so some of this stuff is all the same from the CD, just way bigger prints. These are really cool. I believe, usually, if not, I should have looked into this first. Most of this stuff is usually always done by Alex Gray. He's done the artwork for, I believe, all of their albums since Lateralis. Came out in 2001. Liner notes. And some more kind of this paper stuff that looks like it's got maybe... Oh, it's the same on both sides. Okay. So it's sort of the shape of some of these creatures that were on from earlier pages. Alright, and then I'm assuming these are where the records live, because these pages are getting a little heavier. Let's continue flipping through everything. This was another one that I thought was really interesting, even in the CD. When this album first came out, this is the first time they've ever actually printed the lyrics in their liner notes. Maynard has always said that he's just as much a part of the band as the drums, the guitar, the bass, that he didn't want to have that whole lead singer syndrome of everyone just saying, oh, he's the front man, he's the singer. So even if you really, really focus in and pay attention in there when you're listening to their music, his vocals are mixed into the music in such a way that he's not out in front of anything else. So this I thought was an interesting touch for the first time that they actually printed the lyrics rather than just letting people guess and submit stuff on Google that's probably inaccurate. So I believe, I'm going to pull out each individual disc here in just a moment. One of the other interesting things I had read is that the reason why there's, how many is that, 5 discs, is that, as you may or may not know, typically with records, music is on both sides. They said with this, each disc, each record, would only have the music on one side, and then the opposite side would be etched with artwork. So let's see if I can get these out without getting too many nasty fingerprints all over them. Disc number 1 here. Let's see. There's my ring light. And then on the flip side, the music. But of course that's going to be the etched side that you don't want to play in your record. It'll just make a bunch of noise and scratch up the nice artwork they went to all that trouble to put on there. And it's really hard to get these in the light without the ring light reflecting on it. Okay, so this one's much more of a full picture on the whole thing. Hopefully that comes through at least a little bit. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Alright, so there you have it. My attempt at an unboxing video. I do apologize for the glare. Still kind of working out some of the lighting for stuff like this. But it's a low budget operation, so you know what, here we are. If you have watched this far through, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to, if you have not already, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos coming up. Make sure to like this video, and I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think this was a worthwhile thing? Do you think the band was just kind of throwing it out there to make an extra buck? I personally think it's pretty cool. I like having all the artwork and the collectible stuff and everything. And you can see on the top shelf here right behind me, any kind of deluxe box set that the band Coheed and Cambria has put out is up there behind me, not counting any vinyl releases, which are on a different shelf in a different room. So anyways, I thought it was cool. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we will see you in the next video. Cheers.